This is a basic walkthrough on how to place an order with complete design files through MorningPrint's website. As you can see on my desktop, I have saved two files, one labeled front and one labeled back. I'm looking to make a two-sided business card, both full color on the front and the back. So let's go ahead and go to the website. The first thing you'll want to do is you're going to want to find the stock that you want to use. For this project, I'm going to go with the standard uncoated under the economy paper section. So I'll go ahead and just click on that selection. The next page is the product page. You're going to find some information here. You're going to have example pictures of the stock itself, as well as the weight and the production time, and a description. We do understand that sometimes the picture and the description are not enough for some of the clients. So what we do offer is, if you scroll all the way down to the bottom, under the support section, there is a sample request link. You can go ahead and click on that link, send us your mailing address, and we can send you some samples so you can actually touch and feel the stocks before you place your order. It's a great tool to help you determine what stock is best for you. And right under that description and picture, you're going to find 4 design options. The first 3 options, they're for you to use our online tools for clients who may not have any design programs such as Photoshop or Illustrator. But for this purpose, we're going to be using the Upload a Complete Design because we already have designed files. Okay, the next page, we're going to go ahead and select our options. Usually the 2 first fields you can leave as the default because they're automatically selected when you select the stock on the front page. Unless you want to change your stock selection, you can leave them as is. For the color, I'm going to go ahead and select 4/4 because I want a full color front and a full color back. If you have a full color front and only black ink for the back side, which is K100, you're going to select 4/1. And if you just have a one-sided design, the default is 4/0. You're going to go ahead and then select the quantity and the sets. The sets refer to either separate designs or even separate typefaces. So, for example, if you're placing an order for a company and you have 3 employees, even though the design is the same for all 3 sets, you're going to place an order for 3 sets because we still need separate print plates for each person. So for this example, I'm actually going to only order 1 set. You have a couple options. You can either, if you're ordering multiple sets, you can select 3 sets or however many sets you want, or you can individually place the sets into the cart. It is more time consuming. It takes a lot more time because you got to upload the files for each order, place them in the cart, and go back and so forth. But it is, over the long run, it is more efficient because you can go to your order history and select individual sets to reorder and not have to go through the whole reorder process again. So again, we're going to go with 500 quantity, 1 set. And right below, you're going to see options if you would like to add any finishing options. Foil accent, press embossing, raised ink, rounded corners, or punch. And with the exception of the rounded corners, the finishing options, you do need additional files. What you can do is you can go up to the top of the website. There is a finishing options link. If you click on that link, there will be more information on how to set up files for specific finishing options. And at the very bottom of the page, we're going to have a review of the options we've selected. You see the color is 4/4, 500 quantity, 1 set, no finishing option, and we see the price here. This is before the shipping. Then we'll go ahead and click next, go to file upload. The next page is where we're going to upload our files. So you're going to click on the number 1 add image files. We're going to go to, there we go, we have the back and the front listed on our desktop. So we are going to, let's first upload the front. So I'm going to select front, choose, we're on a Mac, so this is a setup for Mac, and then we're going to click upload. See a progress bar. Once that finishes, it's going to go ahead and say complete right here. Let's go ahead and add the second file. Here is the back file. I'm going to click choose and upload. If you have any issues uploading files, try not to upload more than one file at a time. You may also want to check your file size. Try and keep your files under 10 MB. If they're larger, you will have issues uploading them to the site. If you want to make it easier for yourself, you can zip your files together and upload just the one zip file. That's sometimes easier for some clients. So once you've done that, when you scroll down, there is a checklist. It just says the supported file formats that we offer: PDF, AI, EPS, PSD, etc. It says to create outlines for your text. Creating outlines, what it means is for programs like Illustrator, we have an option to create outlines which transforms your text into objects, so that once we receive your file, if for some reason we don't have the font that you're using, it won't replace the font with another font. So the reason you don't want that to happen is so when we open it, the file will look as it is intended to be seen. In Photoshop, you can click on the text layer and just rasterize it, and that'll solve that problem. So in Illustrator, there's up in the type menu, you can select your type first, go to the type menu and click create outlines. And then you want to make sure that the resolution is over 300 dpi. If you have a lot of gradients, some designs, they need higher DPIs than 300. 300 is what we recommend for printing. Anything lower won't be a really good quality print. And then we ask that you set your designs to CMYK. We are a CMYK offset printing service. You do need to keep in mind that what you see through your monitor, your computer screen, is displayed in RGB, so there will be a slight difference between what you see on the screen and what is printed. So what we recommend is if you can get a hold of a CMYK offset printing chart, a physical book, you can get them probably online somewhere. You can order one, especially if you're very specific about the colors that you're using. We are not like Pantone or PMS, which is very, it's across the board, it's a standardized system, so anywhere you print you're going to get the same exact color. CMYK is not like that. There is no standard, so we will print as close to the CMYK value as possible, but there are some margins of errors that can shift the color slightly, so you have to leave room for that. And then the last thing is you want to make sure that your document size is correct. If you go back up to the top of the website, there is an upload guide link, and if you go to that page, you can see we have templates. It'll give you the bleed, the trim, the safety zone. You can make sure nothing that's important will be cut off, and that everything is set up correctly. It's a very useful tool. And then back to the bottom, we'll go ahead and click continue. Okay, so once you've done that, you're going to end up in your shopping cart. You won't see a thumbnail or a preview because you're uploading completed files. So for that purpose, you will only see a file name. If you've uploaded more than one file like I have, there will be an SW, and the number right there will represent how many files you've uploaded. So if you want to check your files and make sure everything was uploaded okay, you can click the edit under the file name. You can skip the options and go to next, go to file upload. And here you can review your files again, and you have an option to download them just to make sure that everything was uploaded correctly. Go back to the cart. And from here, if everything's correct, if the files were uploaded correctly, you see the quantity and the price is correct, one set. It's only going to list if the backside has color, because by default all of the color options have a full color front. So if you're done with that, you can go ahead and click checkout, and once you check out, it will ask for billing and shipping information, all that good stuff. If you have any issues at this point, if the screen is not going to if you can't get to this screen, or you're getting an error message or something like that, there's a couple options we recommend. Check your firewall, make sure that your internet settings is allowing you to place the order. Sometimes the settings can be too secure and won't allow you to get to this page. Or you want to try on another computer on a different network to see if that resolves the issue. If you're getting any issues with payment, you might want to check your payment form where the information you're typing in is correct. And then once you're done, you can go, once you go all the way through and you place your order, you can go to My Account in the upper right hand corner, and it will default to the order history. Your order will be listed somewhere here. The files will be there. You can still download the files for the future. It'll stay in your order history. It will have the status of your order, whether it's processing or if it's on hold, or whether it is once it's been shipped, there will be tracking information. You will also receive automatic emails to the account, the email account that your MorningPrint address is listed as. You will receive automatic emails once you place the order, once the order is shipped. If the order is placed on hold, our factory may contact you via email initially. So you do want to make sure that you are receiving our emails, that you're connected in that way. And then the other option we have is right here in the bar at the top on the customer center. You can contact us and get any information about your order if you have any questions and so forth. Before placing an order, we're happy to help you. And so that's basically it. That's how you can place an order through the MorningPrint website for a complete design. Thank you.